Hey yo, my name is Phoenix, and today I am going to be solving the Teraminx in one go. So, basically, what I'm going to be doing is I had a little bit of a break needed since I spent so long on my last video. So I chose to do this to kind of fill in a gap, and then next week should be the September Puzzle Crate unboxing. So yeah, and that's basically all I'm going to be doing today is just solving this. I am going to do this all in one go. I have not done this all in one sitting before, so we're just going to do it now and see how long it takes. I bet it's probably going to take about an hour, so I'll try to run through this as quickly as I can, and then this should fill in the gap for this week. I don't know if there's going to be any major edits made to this video. If I see like the need for it, I might add in some background music, but as of now, it probably might end up being just the raw footage of the solve. We'll see how long this takes, so I am not going to stall any longer, so let's go ahead and get started. So what you want to do when you're solving the Teraminx, you want to start off with your white centers. So as you can see, we already have this, and then when building centers, we build it from the inside out. So we're going to be building this center first, and then we're going to be building this outer center second. So we can already go ahead and put that in there, and let's go ahead and get started. This is kind of like a walkthrough at the same time as it is just a full solve. So now we have this entire chunk done. Now I need to build 2 white bars, and as we do this, the spotting pieces factor is going to get a lot better because we are going to be able to spot pieces faster. So we now have this entire bar done, and now we just need to do 1 more bar. So we need to find, there it is, and now this guy, we can add that here. I'm going to turn this one up just like that, and then this guy right here on the purple, we're going to turn it, and now we have our inner white center solved. Now I need to get started on our outer white center, and this is likely going to take a little bit longer. So we need to do pretty much the same thing as we did with that other one. So we're going to be, oh my gosh, this is not turning. So we're going to be doing something like that. Also, my bringing is not great. That's all right. And then what we can do is we can turn that one, oh wait, never mind. That's not the right one. So we need to use, we need to find this guy, and we can do this, and then we can turn this guy up just like that, turn it away, and now we have what would be considered another bar of pieces. So we're gonna do that again right here, and then we need to turn this guy up. So we'll just be doing it like that, and there we have a second bar. So we can just add that in right here, and then we're gonna turn this guy out of the way so that we don't have to spend any time spotting him later. This guy right there, and then this one will be the last one for this bar. Turn it in, turn it back, and now we need to do that 2 more times. So this guy is going to turn right there, and then want to pair that up just like that, and then now that is complete. So let's go ahead and turn it in, and now we just have to make 1 more bar, but this time we need 5 pieces for this. So there is our there's our thing to build it off of. Now I just got to find that last white piece, which is right here. That did not mess anything up. And then this guy right here on this green center, on where the green center is going to be, we turn that down, turn it back, put it in, and now our white center is done. That took us 3 minutes just to do the first center of 12. So we're going to need to just continue doing this. It's very repetitive. It's not super difficult, especially since there is no actual parity on even layered Minx puzzles, which is great, but it is still very time consuming because we need to solve 12 centers, 30 edges, and then we need to solve it like a Mega Minx. So it's an extremely, it's not a super complicated solve, but it is an extremely time consuming solve. And as we work on our red center, you will see how. So yeah, it has been nearly 4 minutes since I started, and by now I probably would have had a regular Megaminx already solved. So actually, no, we're not gonna do that. We're just gonna put that in just like that, and this guy will be saved for our other bar, which is going to start right here. And we need to make sure that we, this is on the wrong center, so we need to make sure that we don't mess up any of our already built centers, because that could be a nightmare to have to fix again. So this one's already complete, so we can just turn it in like that. That was lucky. So next, we actually, yeah, we're gonna do that. Turn this back, turn it in there. This guy, turn it in just like that, and then we need to add in all right, so, and then that actually leaves that completely empty, so that's actually a good thing for us. So what we're gonna do now, turn it up just like that, and then we're gonna do this guy, turn it up. We don't necessarily need to turn it back, but I want to make sure it's at least out of the way. So next up we want this guy, so we can just turn it in just like that. And if I turn the orange center, it's not going to mess up the white or yellow, or the white or red center, since orange is not touching either of them. So we'll turn it back over here. It needs to go in like this. And you can see we have something a little bit like that. So if we find the right piece, which is this guy, we can turn this into place, do this as if we were doing like a slice move, turn it away, and then turn that back, and then there we go. So we might have to do that a couple more times. I don't usually try to purposefully get to the point where I do that, but it's at least something that could happen. So, and then, all right, so we just need one more red bar, and then our red center is done. So we start our bar here. Where are all of the center pieces? Here's one on the blue. Okay, so we start on the green. Let's just, let's move it to the light blue, so that way it might be a little easier to spot some pieces. And then we need to find the rest. All right, I'm having a little bit of trouble spotting pieces on this one. Red's not super easy. Oh, wait, nope, don't do that. Yeah, I do not want that to happen. Okay, this corner right here can go there. And then we have both of our other red centers on the yellow face. So we're gonna turn one up, turn it back, and we're gonna repeat the same thing, just like that. And then turn it up, turn it back. Our bar is complete. And so now we just need to put it in, and just like that, our red center is done. And now we are able to move on to blue. So that took me a little bit longer. It has now been 7 minutes, so that took me a lot longer than the other one. So next, this is on the wrong face. So we put this, oh, no, don't do that. Okay. This guy is already made. Perfect. And blue should be a little easier to spot than red. Just like that. And then, okay. Boom. Turn that into place. And then we just need to, okay. I'll do this. I can turn this guy in there, turn it back, turn this up. There's our last one. So we just turn it in like so. Turn it down like that. Up and back. Our inner blue center is done. Now we're on to the outer blue center. And this shouldn't be as difficult as the red, because blue is usually a little easier to spot than red. And there we go. There's our first bar done. Now we move on to the second bar. Up here, So we can do it like that. And then it looks like we already have one that's already almost built, so we can actually just go ahead and do this. Turn it down, up, and now we have gotten kind of a head start on this one, and there's a bar already made. I probably could have scrambled this up a little bit better, but that's all right. It's still gonna take me a while anyway, so that's fine. Next, we want to start working on this one. This is not gonna go in there. As this guy goes there, and then we need to find another blue to fit in. It'll be this one. So we turned it down like that, and now it's already oriented properly for us, and now we just need to build our bar of 5. So where's our starting point? Our starting point is right here. There we go. Now our other one, turn it up just like that, and then we have 2 more to find. I'm way too close to the camera. I should scoot up a bit. Okay, this isn't gonna mess anything up. So let's go ahead and turn it like that. I'm gonna try to keep this in frame as much as I can, because I don't know if I'll be able to edit this. Like I said, this could just be, excuse me, this could just be raw footage. But that's all right. I didn't really plan to have anything super crazy this week, so we'll just see how this goes. And then our blue center is done, 10 minutes in. All right. Now, this guy, we can start, oh, that's actually the wrong one. It's actually this guy that we want, so we can just do this, turn it like that, and then we can do that again, but we can instead do it like this, and then boom. Now this guy, and that's actually not on the center that we want, it's on the opposite, so it's not what we want to see there. Up, just like that, and then I want this guy, this, nope, wrong one. Where is it? Where'd he go? This guy. All right, and then just like that. And then we need to make a smaller bar because I made a mistake of making a 4-piece bar first. I'm supposed to be doing a 3-piece bar first instead. So, oh my gosh, I'm finding all the wrong pieces. No, I'm not. Here we want, oh, this guy. So we'll do that. And now we can add this guy in just like that. Up here, we can start building another bar. And then we need to do, where's our next yellow center? Here. And this is, nope, that's wrong actually. It is actually here, so we need to do that. Turn it up. Turn it onto a center that can turn into a yellow center. And, oh, okay. So where's our next starting point? Here it is. And then we can add this corner in just like that. And now we need to build the other side, which will start from here. And then we do that. Turn it in. And our 4th center is done, and my arm's cramping up a little bit. All right, now we're on to purple. And this should be very easy because we've already got, we've already got that taken care of. And then look at that, we've already got another one too. So we've already made quite a lot of progress on our purple center pretty much right away, but I also don't know where that last one is. It is right, oh, actually, here it is. Now where to go? It's not where I want to be. Okay, we got it out, and then moving on. And then our inner purple center is done. Now onto our outer purple center. It does not start like that, but we can do this. And let's actually conserve this bar as best we can, because we can actually, yeah, look at that. So we can do this, and I'm gonna turn this guy out of the way. And now we turn this bar in, start it right here, turn it in, and there we go. And this guy is now ready to have its next bar built. Up and down, and now we just need to add this guy into that bar. Nope, not you. This guy into that bar, turn it correctly. My arm is gonna be so tired after this. Ow. My arm's already hurting. I think part of it is just because I have to reach out of the way of the camera. So we're gonna start building our next bar. We have to do 2 more bars, and then our purple center will be done and we'll be on to green. So where's our next guy? It's here. All right. So anyway, I guess I just kind of figured that now. I might go ahead and kind of talk to you about what I have as I finish the purple and green centers, because those aren't going to be super interesting. At least this video is going to be quite repetitive, so I'm going to try not to make it excessively boring to watch. I know it's just like me solving a big minx, but I do kind of want to at least ask you a question. So recently I did put up a poll on my community tab. I might I don't think I can link polls in the description of videos, but basically it's for a series of videos that I plan to make, and it's basically talking about like what do I want to see from the next games in some franchises that I like. So I gave you guys 2 options, and those 2 options were Plants vs. Zombies and Monster Hunter. Currently, more people seem to want to do the Monster Hunter episode, so I think if by the end of next week then that is still true, then it will be the next thing that I do. But I do still want to do the Plants vs. Zombies episode as well, because I've been getting back into that lately, and I kind of want to talk about it a little bit more, because I mean I've been doing a lot in relation to both of those, and let's just say I'm not the most like caught up of anything. If anything, I'm just trying to catch up. So kind of do expect to be seeing videos just relating to that. So I'm not gonna go super crazy, but I do kind of want to do a few different videos on this topic, because there are definitely a lot of things that I can cover. I just want to see how much do you guys really want that. So we'll be figuring that out soon enough. But anyway, as I work on the green center, this guy I can actually turn down like that, turn this guy up, and then it's actually perfect right there. So, ow, my arm hurts so bad. And it's gonna keep hurting because it's been 18 minutes. I've seriously been doing this for 18 minutes, almost 18 minutes, and I'm not even done with the first half of the centers. This is ridiculous. I'm actually surprised. But yeah, seriously. If you did not, I mean, if you don't believe me that this takes a while to solve, I mean, just look at the footage. Like this, I'm gonna try not to cut some stuff out. Like, I want to show just how difficult it is to solve. And I'm not sure if I should time-lapse this or speed it up or whatever. I'm not sure, because I did want this to just be a full solve. and I wanted to kind of explain a few things that I was doing. I'm not doing this well. Where's the last green center? The last one is here, here. Perfect, it's already in a good position. I hope I did not mess anything up. And this means that green is now done. So next up we're on to orange. Already a bar in place, that's great. So let's do this. Add the bar in like that. Here he is, and this will be our last bar for the inner orange center, and then this guy's up here. Boom, already got that. Next, we're gonna work on outer orange center, and then looks like this guy is the one that I want, but I might actually have to do it like this. And then this guy, I actually want to build this one first so that we have 2 bars that we can put in. All right, excellent. That one is in, and now where does this one go? This one goes up top. I hope I don't need a cast after this. This is ridiculous. This is really hurting my arm. I didn't think about just how much my arm would be hurting by the end of this, and I'm not even done with the first step. Well, technically, if you count each center as an individual step, then I'm done with the first 6 steps. But I like to count this as 3 distinct but very large steps, so we are not even done with the first one. So, yeah. And then we have just 1 more bar for orange. Spotting pieces is getting a lot easier now that we have only half of the Teraminx to look through. But I do still need to be careful to not mess anything up, because I could very easily mess up the solve and have to retrace my steps quite a bit. So I'm trying my absolute hardest to not do that. It's not too difficult. I've scrambled this guy and I've solved it a few times, but you do still want to take extra care when working on this. So now we have 1 more bar for the inner light blue center. And then our last center for that is right there. Turn it in, turn it up, just so that we don't, nope, don't do that. And now we're onto this. This guy's already partially built, so I kind of want to move that out of the way. This will be, oh no. Okay, now up here, turn that in. Got that. This guy is next, so we can just do that. And now that we have only a couple, we're now down to only 5 faces to have to really work with. It's becoming a lot faster. So I mean, it's still been 22 minutes. I'd still say, like, it takes longer for me to solve the centers of this than it does for me to solve the entirety of the Gigaminx. Like, I remember timing myself with the Gigaminx. That took me 23 minutes. This has taken me just as long right now, and I'm only on to the 8th center. Like, I haven't even done all of the centers yet, and this is how long it's taking me. So if you don't believe that these big minxes are super time-consuming puzzles, well, just look at the time. But I wanted to do it anyway, and I know I'm just kind of rambling on. I don't know if I'll be able to talk much after this, but we'll see. This one was already partially built, so that's really good. Excellent. So just, jeez. My eye's a little itchy, but that's all right. Oh boy, I hope I'm not losing my voice. That would not be good, because I kind of need it for my next video and all of the videos after that, unless there are no commentary clips, which I have not done for a while. I don't know, that Rocket League clip was pretty ridiculous. I genuinely do not think I could do that again. Honestly, it took me a while for me to even kind of dissect what even happened in that. Oh my gosh, I'm about to sneeze. Oh no. Oh no. Oh jeez. Oh. Don't sneeze, please. Okay, I think we're good. I'm not sneezing. This guy's already built, so that's even better. Put you in there, up, 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 and then our next building block is right here. Here. All right, now we're down to only 3 centers, so we're doing pink next. So let's go ahead and start there. And then what's next? So here, up. This center is by itself, so, oh no, don't lock up on me. If this locks up on me, I'm in a lot of trouble. I mean, the magnetic Gigaminx honestly locks up quite a bit. It wasn't super impressive with its, I mean, I was very happy with getting it, but now that I've had it for a little while, its performance is a little bit questionable. I'm not even looking through the camera. I should be. Oh no, I don't want to bump the camera. All right, so we just need to, oh jeez, what do I do? Yeah. Oh, man. All right, so once we get to the last center, this is where things are gonna start, last 2 centers, this is where things are gonna be a little bit more interesting. So let's, no, don't do that. Almost just really messed up my yellow center. So I gotta be aware of that, because that could be catastrophic if we make a mistake like that and I don't catch it. And our pink center is done. Now we're on to only light green and gray left. And this will be interesting. So what you want to do when you get to the last 2 centers is you solve it kind of similarly to normal. So you can see we have the inner centers solved. This does not require commutators, but the outer centers are going to require commutators. So we want to focus more on these. So that means this one's complete, this one is not complete. And this guy is now done. How many more of these do we need to add? We need to add 2 more. And they're here and here. So let's do this. And then add that in just like that. And now we have that done. And now all we need to do to solve the, solve the rest of these centers is just commutators. So we're gonna have to do this from both sides. So we turn it down just like that. Try not to take the other layer with us. Then we turn that up, down again, turn this layer up, and then turn that layer up. And then we repeat that for however many times we need to do that. So we might, if we get really unlucky, we might actually have to do that up to 10 times, but I think I only have to do it 6 times. And then the last 3 centers have to be done from the other side because it's not fully symmetrical the same way it is on a big cube. So these centers have to be turned in from the other side. And just like that, we have one more to do, which is this guy. All right, and now all of our centers done. 28 minutes into the solve. It took almost half an hour to do the centers. And now we want to start pairing up edges, but what I like to do at the same time as I pair up edges, and we're going to start with white and blue, since that looks like what we're going to be doing. So what I like to do whenever I'm pairing edges is I also like to start solving some of the early steps of a Megaminx. So here's one. So obviously nothing is super solved right now. And then this guy's in there. We need to find the other one, which is here. And boom, we got that. Now that center, or that edge is now fully paired. That is one of 30 edges. And we now start doing it kind of like we would solve a regular Megaminx. So now it looks like, are we looking for yellow? Let's look for yellow because we already got one there. Where's the other one? Other one is right. Actually, no, we can do green next. So let's actually do this. And then we can flip that. Oh no, don't do that. Flip it over just like that. We need to find one more white and green edge, which is right here. So we just do this. And then we just do that, and then let's try it. So we're gonna start with our white star, so that's why I'm getting all of the white edges done first. I am not color neutral on Megaminx, but that's all right. And it looks like we're doing purple next because it's already got a pair. And then the other one is just right here, so we can just do that. I'm kind of taking this a little bit differently than I would normally do. But then again, I'm trying to get through this such as to not drag this video out for hours. I mean, it's already been half an hour anyway, so it's probably going to take a little bit longer. So we just do this, and then we got our purple edge solved. And then once we're done with all of the white edges, we'll move on to the F2L edges. So that means that we'll be doing red and blue, blue and yellow, those edges. So looks like red's gonna be last. Nope, don't do that. Turn it, and then yeah, that's correct. And then we got our first half of our edge done. I mean, if you could call it half. So, I almost messed that up. I was trying to process my mistake, but we made it. And we thankfully did not mess anything up too badly. And then now we just need to do this. And now we've got 4 of our 5 white star edges done. We just need to do red. And red is going to start right here. And we don't have to do it all at once. Sometimes to save time, I usually like to do one edge at a time. I don't usually do this unless I'm having a lot of difficulty just spotting pieces, because sometimes spotting pieces can take a lot longer than actually solving pieces if you're really unlucky. So that's what I usually like to do whenever I'm not actively searching for pieces. I usually try to, where's our last guy here? I usually try to solve it one at a time, so that way it doesn't get absolutely cluttered and then I can't find anything. So now our white star is done. Next we're gonna do F2L. So we're gonna be doing red and blue, blue and yellow, yellow and purple, purple and green, and then green and red. It looks like we can actually start with green and red, so I can do this, and then again, I don't have to do it all at once. We can just do that, turn this up by 1, do that again, and that's gotten our outer edges solved with the middle edge. Now we just need to, this guy needs to flip. Oh, and it looks like we found the other one too, so that's good. And then we can just do that. And then with these edges done, we can then find the corner that goes with it. So we need to find the white, green, and red corner, which is here. Turn it like that, and then there we go. And it's already on the right center, so there's our first F2L pair done, excuse me. Okay. All right, up here, and now we need, where's it? Here it is. And so, yeah, purple and green is next, and it looks like we've already found another one for this. So now, where's our last one? Here it is. All right, flip it, and looks like we already found our corner, so that's also good. One more of that, just like that. Now we need to take it here, turn it, and then turn it in, and there's our second pair done. And next we are going to be doing red and blue because I've already found a couple of those pieces. Let's start solving them. We could just do it one by one. I know it's not super fast, but that's not what I really care about right now. We're just getting them. Really the goal here is just to get it done. So, and now we have one more here. And then boom, we just need to find our corner. Luckily it's right there. And it's already on the right side. So we got that. Let's do blue and yellow next because those two are already there. And we could just flip it. We could turn that one out of the way, flip it. And then now we're on to the outer. And then, so this guy, oh, my neck, my arm, it's still hurting, but we're getting through this. It's been about 36-ish minutes. I mean, I've been recording for about 37 minutes. Honestly, this might be going faster than I thought it would be, but then again, here it is. Having a little bit of trouble finding that one piece there. Thankfully, we got it, and that center is now done. So that just leaves the corner, which is backwards. Now it isn't, so let's turn it in, just like that. And now we just need to do the same for purple and yellow, and thankfully it is right here, or at least one of them is. So do this. Turn it in like that, up and down. What the heck is going on downstairs? I have no idea what's going on down there. All right, where's the last one? Last guy is... Where's our corner? We need to do one more corner and then F2L is done. Turn it over to the orange side. Oh no, don't do that. And now I have to sneeze again. Okay, so now that that solves F2L, now we have pretty much only one half of we pretty much only have to search through about half of this now. Now we need to get the first half of S2L done. And then once we get that done, we will only have 10 edges left that we'll need to solve. And we do not have to do anything else in regards to like solving the Megaminx phase at the same time, because by the time we are done with that, we're probably going to want to take it very slowly to solve the rest of the edges. And by that point, we are only going to have 10 edges left, so we don't necessarily need to really worry about where to go. We don't need to worry about spotting pieces as much because we'll have 2/3 of the edges done. Like we're doing another 1/3 of the edges with this step. So it looks like we're going to be doing the one with the peach side next. Now, where's the... Oh, wait, these are already together. Awesome. And now we need to... okay. Oh boy. And then just like that. All right, awesome. This guy is next. So we got red and peach next. And then we want to find, oh, my neck. Where'd it go? Here it is. So we turn this over like that, flip this. And now we are gonna go to just like that. We can do that, turn that over, just like this. Where's the last guy? It is here. And I'm not worried about breaking these guys up because these guys are not going to be affected by this. So now we can just do that. And now we're on to green and peach. This, I would say, is probably the longest part of the edge pairing process because you have to do 10 edges and you gotta be very careful to not break up any of the other edges by accident, unless you plan on putting them back together again, which is not really something that I plan to do right now, so we can just move it over like that. Let's try to find the other one, which is right here. So, got that, and there we go. So, that is it, just like that. And then next, we need to do so we got this guy. Okay, so now we got that done, and now we just need the corners right there. So we just need to pair it up with the corner, which we can do by doing this. It probably wasn't super, excuse me, super great, but that's all right. All right, 2 are done. Now we're on to this one. I usually like to go in a circle, so we're gonna be doing a green and light blue next. And flip it over just like that. And this one's already in the right spot, so that's good. Yeah, so it's been over 40 minutes now. Honestly, it feels like it's going pretty fast, but it is taking a very long time. But I guess that's just gonna be, I guess that's just where, I guess that's just what's gonna happen. So I gotta be careful not to break this one up. So we just do this and then we turn it back. Oh, wait, I turned it the wrong way. That's fine. So now we can add this and now we can work on, oh man, purple and light blue, which is right here. Okay. So you are now in there, and then I mean, these guys are already here, so we're gonna do this. Wait. Okay. Turn it in like that. I'm honestly running out of things to say. Thankfully, I'm getting close to the end here, so where's that corner? Corner is right here. And turn it in just like that. So now we're on to orange. And it looks like yellow and orange is gonna be up first, since we've already got those ready. And then there we go. Just like that. And then there we go. We are now ready to do this. So that, oh wait, nope. I might have done this in the wrong order, but that's all right. We're gonna get through this. Where's the purple and orange? It's here. So it needs to be facing the other way, because we gotta put it in just like that. Alright, one layer done. We can also okay. You're up like that. Turn it, and then we need corner here. And then turn it in just like that. Now we just need to do light green, and then we're basically halfway done with S2L. Granted, I am not the kind of person to be talking about Megaminx speed solving, so I shouldn't really be talking that way, but it's alright. Okay. We're just gonna do this one at a time. So now it doesn't matter which one we do, because we got that covered on both sides. So and then next we've got that covered on that side. Wait a minute. Oh jeez. And there we go. We're gonna get this one done now. All right, so next we are on to this guy, and we're gonna plant this guy right there. No, actually, that's good. No, wait, that's all right. I'll fix that later. I know I made a mistake. That's no big deal. I will fix that right now. I just gotta put this guy here, turn it over, flip it, turn it back, and then we need to just find one more, and then we're done with this step. And that one more is right here. And it's gonna go in just like that, turn it over, and the corner was already paired with it. It's great. Turn this up and turn that in. All right, so now that we have done this entire bottom half of the Megaminx and the whole middle, we don't need to, we don't need to worry about solving all of the edges and then putting them in one by one as we solve them. Now we could just solve the rest of the edges, and that will be just fine. So we can obviously get this done one at a time. We can take as much time as we need. So we're just gonna get them all done. We need light green and pink, which is here. We're gonna add you. We're gonna pair you up. And then we're gonna do this. And then I'm obviously getting the inner edges first, and then I'll move on to the outer edges. Actually, for this one, I got you there. And then we can do this. All right. Okay. Up here, and then it goes in just like that. We might have to deal with a couple things. What am I looking for here? This guy. And now we are gonna get this one. This edge is actually now gonna be fully solved. We're almost done. It has been almost 50 minutes, but we are almost there. Now what? Okay, this guy. we can do this. Turn that in just like that and that. And then now we're gonna move on to this one. We're gonna turn this up, down like that. And then one of these is gonna be flipped. It's this one, so that's no big deal. And then we're just gonna do this. We're almost there. And now this one's already almost done. So we have this guy. We want pink and gray to go here. Pink and gray is actually, yeah. We want this just like that. And then boom. So this guy right here, we're almost done. We're less than 5 minutes away from this being done. So there's another one down. This one next, just like that. And there we go. My hand is now blocking the frame. I don't like that. So let's not do that. And now we're on to, my hands are sweaty, man. Okay, we can actually put in, I'm just gonna put this guy in. I don't think it's gonna match up, but that's okay. It does match up. Okay, that's good. So that means we can do this. Do that. And then this one does not match up, so we flip it around. How many more of these have we got to do? Are we done? No, we got, and now we are down to only 2 more edges left to pair, so we are just gonna go nuts. Flip this guy, and uh-oh. Oh wait, I gotta flip this guy too. Okay, I almost seriously messed that up. But we thankfully did not, and now all of our edges are paired. Next, we need to just solve it like a regular Megaminx. So we're essentially almost done. So wait, this is backwards. You are in there. Nope. Just like that. And then this guy is backwards, so. All right, and in you go. Just like that. And now we have one more pair left to make. We could just do this, turn it, turn that out, go in there, and now we're on to our last layer. So we are now very close to the end. These two are already in place, so we can just do I guess a Megaminx soon. And now we just do Nicholas to solve the corners. It looks like we only have to do that once. And now we just need to rotate all the corners. So we need to do this for all 5. And I just need to make sure that I do not mess up. I gotta do this 3 more times. We're so close. Almost there. And one more reverse commutator. And we are done. All right. So that was the full solve of the Teraminx from start to finish. That took me about 53 minutes to solve. So that took half an hour longer than the Gigaminx did. But that also took me a little bit less time than I thought it would. I thought that this was going to take me about an hour and a half to solve. But no, it only took 53 minutes. So I hope that I kept you even slightly entertained during that. I know this is probably not going to be the best video that I've ever made, but that's all right. If you enjoyed this solve and you also enjoyed the video and my commentary to go along with it, then be sure to hit that like button down below. And if you don't want to miss anything in the future, then be sure to hit that subscribe button and turn on notifications so you don't miss any new uploads. that will be it for me for this video. I will see you next time. Farewell.